I'm in a space, very light filled, very effervescent, and it's white and blue, but brighter than that, more there. And there's souls. They're not quite people, they're souls. And we're kind of in a circle. We're standing, and I've shown up, and they're looking at me. And there's about 4 or 5. And we look, and there's light, and it looks like it's not a computer, but it's like this kind of, we're in a room of information. And they're all looking at me, but not at me, but with me. Is that I'm part of it, and I've returned. It's a light family, and I see them now brimming with love and joy. At the reunion. They're just thrilled. It's the words aren't as much as it can be. It's just like it's like water being returned back to the ocean. It's just right. It's just what it is.
So take a moment and just really connect. Connect as a soul group. Just feel into that feeling, that joy, that homecoming. Feel it in your heart. Take it in. And know that you are home. And record this feeling in all of your cells. Take it in. And then you can return at any time with that memory recorded in your cells. So let's find out exactly who you are, what this group is all about, and the purpose of the group.
We are your soul family. We are of the light. We are of the stars. This is where you came from. This is who you are. You haven't been as far away from us as you think you have. We've been with you the whole time. We couldn't let you know that in that direct of a term, but we've always been here. And we're thrilled that you found your way back in this lifetime.
And so why now?
It's time. As you know, the earth is at a great turning point, a juncture. You've done your work to get to this point, as so has the planet. The pieces are in place. You found your way back for the time that is now.
So what does she need to know? What is her role and her mission on Earth at this time?
As you know, you are a light worker. And you're going to help continue to ground people through this transition. Your role is to help them navigate these turbulent times.
Can you give her some specifics on how she is to do that?
She will use her body, her chakra system to connect with others, feel what they are feeling, and speak to them as she does this. And talk to them and look them in the eyes and let them know that they are safe. All of this is a process. It's okay. They're going to be okay. And to trust. And to trust.
What particular abilities or gifts has she brought with her into this lifetime?
Her light. Her ability to bring the light into her body and expand it. Expand this light and have the love and the light come through her body and expand very far out so that others can step into this light and this love and feel it for themselves through her channeling of the light. They will feel safe inside of this light. She has this, and it's ready for it to get much bigger, much stronger, much bigger. It's been a tiny little flame, but she's ready to have it expand way out for many, many people to experience.
Can you help her with that activation and expansion today?
Yes, absolutely.
Would you like to go ahead and do that now?
Yes.
Thank you.
She needs to feel it. It's in her heart, but it's also in her gut, in her belly, right behind her belly button.
Mm-hmm.
This is an important chakra because this is where humans often get stuck. It's the second chakra. They get stuck, their turmoil and their fear.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you bring it into your heart, bring the light into your heart, breathe it in down into the belly, and it expands out from the second chakra and it goes down into the first chakra and it goes up into the third, but the second can kind of anchor it. Just breathe. Breathe in the light and the love, and right from the center of your being, breathe in the light and let it just expand way, way, way out, further than you ever think you could. You bring it in through your crown, down through your heart, down into the middle, and just you can see the ripples of it. It's white light, like almost like you would see ripples in a pond being dropped into the water, a stone, and it just ripples out, and it can go as far and strong as you need it to go, and let it be filled with love, and more love than you think you even have. Let's just ripple out to everybody.
And how far out does this light extend from her body?
Go out into the quantum field. It affects all. It can affect all timelines that are possible within the quantum field.
Can you tell her more about this and the effect it will have?
This is the manifestation that she's been so frustrated with. There's many possibilities that have been cut off from her and humans. The quantum field is as infinite and endless as the stars, which is hard to comprehend from the perspective, the limited, very, very limited perspective that she and others have had. So the quantum field is as infinite timelines, infinite possibilities. So when you take this energy, it goes up and down and over and around and through and beyond. And it's sensitive, but not sensitive and fragile. It's very sensitive and attuned. Attuned is a good word. And now is the time that this receptivity is at its peak. It's been hard before this because it's been so inaccessible by so few. But now it is ripe and ready, like a juicy fruit. The receptors are open. Whereas things moved much more slowly in your realm, things didn't move. Now you can think these thoughts like a drop in the water, like a little pebble into the water, and it will ripple out into the quantum field. So you want to treat it like you would treat a baby, a newborn, very fragile, very nurturing, and very loving. Love, 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 soft, soft, soft. There's nothing hard about this at all, in the sense of hardness, where you would need to overdo it at all, because it's like filaments, very fragile, but just receptive. And so you think love, poof, and love drops in and love happens. You think joy, poof, and that's it. It's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. You just need to be, yes, trust. Yes, trust. Trust. Trust is always, that's a big one. Trust is not what you think it is. It's been a word that has been, oh, it's just that poor word trust. It's just, it needs to rest.
Is there another word you would use instead?
So many of the words have been so misused.
Is it more of a surrender? A surrender to the light, to the love that we are?
Yes, absolutely. Even surrender has notes of something to do. So it's like this, yes, surrender in the most tenderest of ways.
What has changed in her body now? What does she feel?
She has an electricity coming up her right leg. She has this, it's almost like it's, and then it's a different current in her left, almost like a positive and a negative. And the core is still in the middle of her belly. She has, she feels an electricity moving through her body, a vibrancy. And it's coming out through her fingers. The whole system is kind of vibrating in this receptive, alive way. She's calm, she's peaceful, and she also feels this magnetic movement.
Has this got anything to do with the Kundalini? Or is that different?
Kundalini. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Kundalini comes from Gaia, Mama Earth. It does not come from the body. It does not come from that. It actually comes from below. She thought it was something she was supposed to generate. But yes, this is tapping into the core of Gaia. Gaia has been doing her best. She's been troubled. But yes, she's tapping into, Lisa is tapping into this beautiful, loving mother umbilical cord connection of the Kundalini, and it comes up like that spiral she's been seeing for a long time, and it's curling up into her feet, and yes, that is the Kundalini.
And how can we use that to assist Gaia?
To assist Gaia. Oh, sweet Gaia, sweet Gaia. Sweet Gaia. Yes. Sweet Gaia has relationship with these beautiful people living on her, living with her, living amongst her, and she needs help. She needs help releasing her hurt, her pain, her energy, her vitality, her love, and it's been trapped, it's been stuck, it's been beat upon. And these people on the planet are the outward expressions of her, and the energy needs to come up through them. They are the Kundalini conduit going through their chakras and reaching up into the heavens in a way. The trees are this too. The trees are this, but the humans are the ones with the emotion. And that's how they're valuable. They're like little electrical currents all over the planet. And she feels through them. They're like her skin. They're like her skin. And so that's how she feels. So when they're hurt, it's hard for her. But now that they're becoming alive, it's like her skin, her touch, her senses are coming back alive and able to heal.
As we release emotion, do we release it for her too?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lisa didn't know this. A lot of people don't know this, and Lisa has never heard that. So she's never known that. She never knew that she was an electrical current for the beautiful Mother Gaia. She's had a really hard time connecting the lower half of her body to Gaia, and the energy has been stuck. This was part of what was cut off. She's been cut off in the lower half of her body. From third chakra down. It was dead, dormant, unawake. And she's been craving. That's where she's been unable to connect with Mother. And it's been very hard on her. No matter what she did, it wasn't ready. The planet wasn't ready. There's a lot of pain, a lot of energy.
So, going forward, what does she need to do to continue to allow this energy to flow?
That was hard for her to see. She just got scared. This is her hard part. This is her hard part because she hasn't seen for so long. So she's afraid here. She's afraid she's not going to be able to do it, that it's going to shut back down after this.
Mm.
She's so afraid of being left again.
Is that going to happen? Or can she keep it flowing?
Yes, absolutely.
And how will her life change after today?
Things have been switched on, both inside of her and with Gaia, with the entire universe. Different things are switching on all over the planet. Different chakras all over the quantum field are being switched on. It's like a grid is being turned back on. And inside of her body are parts of those connecting with those other parts of the grids that are now being activated. And they will not be turned back off. They are now completely being flipped on.
What does this grid do? What is it? What is its purpose?
It's a web. It's just like an electrical box that you see and that you would see in a house. And it's like say if you have a huge grid and only part of it was turned on and now the whole grid is being turned on. The whole grid, like whereas maybe there was 10 that were turned on and there was out of, I want to say 100, but even more than that. But say there was 10 and there was 100, the rest of the 90 are being turned on, and that's 100%. It's everything.
And is this the 5D grid?
Yes. 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 It's activated.
Well, what has changed on the planet in the last short while to be able to fully activate this?
What has changed on the planet? The time has come. The people have asked. The people with the free will have been asking. And the people came. The galactics have been here. They've been here the whole time. But with the free will, they finally are able to come and help. And now on the planet, what's making the difference is that the rest of these people, these light workers, are being activated. And so that that grid is being woken up all over the planet. And it is in turn helping to activate Mother Earth, which is in turn activating the filaments, people, trees, everything living, and is in turn activating them so that they can now see light and love and source and truth. Like a Christmas tree being lit up.